All right, everybody, welcome back to the back nine of the Mississippi versus Louisiana Challenge. We got the same players and we got John Fowler shooting pretty hot. What do you think, Silas?
Yeah, I mean, the dude's been making all of his putts. So, I mean, whether his drives are super good or not, he's getting up and down, and he's just, putting himself in position to make putts, and he's making them, so he's getting under par.
Yeah, we got some other people in solid contention still.
Yeah.
We got hole 10, par 3, 244 feet. This one's just chip it out there, pick a line, pray. You get it there, you don't.
This one seems simple enough. I feel like
it's simple.
Yeah.
I think this is one of those where you can kind of do anything, but don't quote me.
This looks like just a nice little backhand. He's probably getting to flip up a little bit.
Yep.
That should be in good shape.
You can do this like easy hyzer. Can maybe do something stupid like a forehand, who knows? Yeah,
I mean, it looked like it finished a little bit to the right, so if you want to, throw a little tactic like Thunder, this maybe could work.
Yeah, if you want the aggressive play, forehand flex is definitely it.
Yeah, if you want to ace it.
Well, if you want to ace it, just throw it hard and throw it far, bud.
Bodie wants to ace it.
No, Beaudie absolutely wants to ace it.
Drop. Ooh, he's trying to come for Noah with his dance moves.
You even asked for it.
That would have been
a dance
sick.
drop. Scott going with a more expected play, in my mind, is just a little easy hyzer.
Yeah, it does seem like there's a little bit more room to the right to work.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I can see that. Noah wants to ace it.
Wants his first tournament ace.
Oh!
Misses it by a hair.
He's mad. He wishes that would have gone in.
I mean, don't we all? I mean, if it goes in, you can just leave.
Boom. Yeah, I mean...
See y'all next hole.
I don't know if you need to finish the tournament to get the ace spot.
Maybe. I don't know.
That was a great putt by Scott.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal birdie.
So, Scott is shredding, but due to the slow start, or unfortunate...
circumstances, we'll call them that.
Yeah, I didn't know how we wanted to place that, but yeah, I mean, he's been playing really good when he's playing, but the stand-in for him did not do very well.
Yeah.
Great bird.
Awesome. If Scott was here earlier, he would be crushing right
now.
now.
I mean, I'm no doubt that I think he would be under par,
Absolutely.
Just a rough way to come up. But, I mean, he's doing the right things. You miss some holes. Oh, you missed some putts like Thunder.
Yep.
But, you battle back. That's all you can do.
Yep. Fowler is hot.
Just slow and steady, making all of his putts.
That's when you got to be most worried about Fowler, is when his worst score is a par, and he's just racking up little birdies.
Right. I mean, you're never going to see him do anything that's, crazy. He's not going to take a crazy huge number. He's not going to eagle anything, but he's just going to be slow and steady, make those putts, and get the birdies.
Yep. Hole 11, par 4, 569 feet. This one there's so many trees. It's probably like a backhand, but I can't tell you what the right play is. You just really want to hit nothing.
Okay, so you try to get clean off the tee, go far, and then work whatever you have from there. That makes sense.
Get past the red tee box, which is probably, it's to our left, I believe. Probably at a backhand turnover. Don't do that.
Oh no, that's the worst, literally first available.
Yep. But this is kind of hit something.
Yeah, that's the problem. You hit it so high in the air, it starts going backwards after you hit the tree.
But yeah, this is what I mean. You can do kind of anything.
Whoa.
And it'll get there.
Whoa. That was amazing.
That was a smush. Again, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Thunder's rolling this.
Yeah, this looks like a Glow PD2.
Yep. I was surprised when he said, yeah, these are flippy. I was like, what?
Yeah, it kind of shocked the world when those came out, because they're Glow PD2s, these are going to be so beefy, but they actually have sort of a blizzardy, bubbly rim. So, yeah, they were more unstable. They go really far.
Got an S-line PD out of Noah.
Oh, this is the funky, overstable one.
Really?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh,
whoa,
he
no.
slipped and hit a tree. I hope he's okay. Although I know he's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I was there.
We're living in the future. Noah is okay. John.
No.
After I say he's not going to take any huge
goodness.
numbers, here he is.
I feel bad. But you also say he doesn't do crazy stuff. Sometimes John will do these wacky rollers.
Okay, with the exception of his rollers. His rollers are complete. They're just amazing.
Those are... he can be nuts with them. Beaudie is right there. At that point, it's just a barely miss.
Right.
He almost had that bird. Noah, this would be a really good recovery if it doesn't hit anything.
Yeah, that looks great.
That is good recovery of both of your body and of your actual shot.
Yeah.
Not to tear your knee apart. Beaudie hit a little short. We still haven't seen Scott's yet, by the way.
Oh my gosh. That's a great approach.
That was phenomenal.
Is this his drive?
This is his drive.
Whoa, put it in.
With a roller, just a little.
He's trying. Dang, he was totally trying to make that.
Just a floaty toss.
He's putting. Wow, what a shot.
That is beyond crazy. If this man just showed up one time.
I know.
Because he has an eagle look.
Do
on a
it.
super hard.
Oh, wow. That was so close.
I don't know what I would do if that went in. I would have gone insane.
You would have had to pull out some Noah twirly dance moves for that one.
The camera would start spinning in that shot.
So is John looking at a bogey or worse than a bogey?
Bogey or worse for sure. I think he hit first available twice.
Noah has hit the band probably at least 2 times from deep, maybe 3 times. And
I mean, hitting the basket from far is better than not hitting it.
it's true. And it shows he's just a little bit off.
But he's getting
Yeah.
He's getting there. But just barely miss. And Scott, dude, I wish that was an eagle.
Oh, that would have been insane.
Imagine if he eagles that and he just rips the rest of this course besides being +8.
Yeah.
The
I
start.
mean, if he makes it back to par, that's pretty amazing.
Thunder back to par again with a with a ridiculous birdie.
Just a walk-off bird, like nothing happened.
Fowler did bogey that hole, so not that bad.
Okay, yeah.
Hole 12, par 3, 423 feet. This is a roller hole.
420 par 3. Wait.
Yep. Through the woods. It's a roller hole,
Okay.
apparently. So says Thunder. But,
And probably John.
And probably John. The gaps are so tight on this hole that you could probably go for like a big, flip up, flex, whatever you want. But the roller, like if it hits something on the ground, it stops dead in the fairway.
Right. And it's skinnier, so it can go through more gaps.
Yeah, and look how tight that gap is. That's stupid.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's not a hero shot like last time, but he should have a good look. So, I don't know if you can see this, but if you look in the right of the camera where Thunder is right now, there's the other tee box. He hit the other tee box.
Oh, and stopped?
Or he crowed around it to the point where
okay.
the people around had to skirt out the way.
Oh, wow. Is that a good position? Or?
He's pinned high, but like 80 feet right.
Okay.
It was just a ridiculous roller.
Oh, Noah is so close to throwing like insane drives, but he's just clipping like the last thing.
The last available sometimes, and you hate to see it. John's just like, I don't know where this is going. Let me go see.
He's hustling to the top of the hill.
I don't know where it's going either. Don't blame me. Rollers are hard to record. Let me see Scott. He's a little far, but he's kind of open over here, at least on that right side. Should have a putt.
This is a crazy par 3.
Oh, there's another one. There's one that's way worse. And that is, I can't quite see the basket, but it looks pretty decent. This is Fowler's roller for a putt.
For basically an eagle. We'll call it an eagle.
Yeah, it might as well be.
Oh, off the cage?
Yeah, here you can see where Thunder actually landed. That's not a bad position, though.
No, I mean...
At least if you want a par, but...
And this is Beaudie's drive. It looked like he got through everything and went
Yeah, Beaudie.
pretty big.
Beaudie's got some sauce when he needs it.
And he's got some sauce in his putt. Look at the spin on that thing. He always just like flick of the wrist.
Unfortunately, that one was a little flick too far right.
Too much flick of the wrist.
Yeah, a little tiny bit. If Scott makes this,
Boom.
that's an awesome recovery.
That is great.
He hit like first available and said, "I'm getting a par anyway."
He's doing like he's really playing well. Just having,
His scorecard doesn't reflect how he's playing.
No. Yeah, very accurate.
That's the way I see it. I think this is a nice par frame. from everybody.
A lot of different ways to get a par on this one.
Sometimes you make people run off the other tee box. Who knows? Hole 13, par 4, 601 feet. Good luck finding the basket.
Ooh.
This kind of plays for a lefty flip-up backhand, so Scott should have a field day here, because you kind of want to get a little past this short basket on your right. But then you got even further to go, because you have these 2 lanes ahead of you where the basket is sitting at, and it's tucked behind a bunch of trees. It is a ripper of a hole.
This is crazy. A 3 on this hole is strokes on the field, for sure.
A 3 on this hole is you're doing something ridiculous. Yeah, here's what I thought Scott would do. Pretty decent play. Might have leaked a little right. He's rolling it.
Is he going roller?
He's rolling it.
Oh,
no! Never touches the ground, but he lands on the tee box almost.
Almost. Not the same one. Dang.
2 for 1 special. Please not a third.
Noah, do not hit that tree. Okay, good.
Okay, not that tree. But the other
That
tree.
kick was even worse.
Honestly, I don't even think being over there is that bad.
Oh, you're right, because you're playing toward. You're gonna throw it right, so you might be a little bit more open. That was a little more laced.
Open. Yeah, Fowler can still rip.
Oh yeah.
That man, he's got some sauce. Beaudie, if he just gets past these trees, gets up there, he'll have a look for par.
Yeah.
Executed it. This is a hero shot coming up. Essence in hand.
Is this a roller?
I don't think so.
Not a roller.
It's a hyzer flip to Anheuser.
Whoa.
And he might as well have just played from the other tee, because that was smushed.
That looked great. Like, that disc is so understable to actually have it not turn into a cut roller.
That
Takes a lot of touch.
took some effort. But he might be a little far right. Noah is...
Oh, dang.
It's like every time he just tosses a perfect drive and it barely touches a tree.
Yeah, I mean, he's just off by a little bit. And sometimes it's better to be off by a lot on a course like this where it's just like a fairway and then a tree and a tree and then a fairway, you know? So if you miss it by enough, you can hit the other one. But if you miss it by a little, you're just going to square up the trees. Which is kind of where Noah's at.
Yep. And we saw Scott, he was in the rough and he went back there. And
That was a beautiful approach.
That is an awesome scramble. I would give him that.
Whoa.
Even if the trees aren't his friends, he is making ups when he needs to.
He's still, you can tell he hasn't given up. He's putting in the effort. That was a great shot by him and Beaudie and John as well. That was a good shot.
Was this his drive?
Ooh. Yeah, I think so.
Fowler's a beast when he needs to be.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. Thunder. So, I wouldn't even be upset from there. Because you hit first available, but you got 80 feet out and you jump putted.
Yeah,
That's a good par.
A walk-off par on this one after that drive is pretty much ideal, after the drive. That's the best you can hope for. Oh, my goodness.
We just have a bunch of people who are just all over the band today. And Beaudie, easy.
I'm telling you, he's sneaky right now. He's just getting pars, getting a couple of birdies, no bad. Whoa, chill out, John. That barely went in. But, I mean, the dude's just taking it easy, and he's under par. He's only 3 behind Fowler, who's doing really, really well.
Yep. And Fowler, he crushed that drive. That's all I can say. He probably threw it 400 freaking feet.
Yeah, through that tiny gap.
I know. Hole 14, par 3, 422 feet. It's kind of a left to right sort of shot, but it's through so many trees. But if you get through these trees, this green is wide open.
Yeah, it seems like you only have to miss those first couple, and you have about 100 feet, maybe more, just open space.
It is 422 feet through trees.
Okay, yes. This is a par 3?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
This is the one I was talking about. It looks so unassuming, and then you realize it's a par 3.
Ooh.
That's going to be rough.
And that's the thing. On a par 4, you're like, oh, I can try to get up and down. But a par 3, you're like, okay.
I have
par
issues.
at best, but, that's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, and this is one where I would almost argue for changing the par. Just because you're seeing all these players just barely hit something. and they don't have looks for anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a big fan of fairways. Defined fairways, where it's just like, if you do this, if you execute this shot up this fairway, you will be rewarded.
Yep.
And sometimes you get to something like this where, like, I'm not mad at a 422 par 3 that's downhill, but if I don't have a nice, precise fairway to work with, then I mostly have a problem there.
This is the main hole that I call a criminal hole because it's just rude to the players. But Noah had a really good drive, and Fowler seems to have a pretty good up. We might see some decent scores come out of this hole yet. Oof, hits the bottom of the tree. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry, Fowler.
Don't count him out. I mean, he's going Spike Heiser jump putt.
Fowler can jump putt like 150 plus feet.
It's very true. Very accurately as well.
It's gross. Thunder.
For a birdie.
Thunder ripped that drive.
Right.
And that's what he's rewarded with.
Yeah. And I think he caught 2 kicks, like one sent him right, the other one kind of kept him in the middle.
So, like, I'm not saying it needs to change, but this hole is mean.
Yeah.
Beaudie's a little out here. Just got a little cabbage at his feet. Probably not too happy. But it is possible because Noah's putting for birdie here.
Come on, Noah. Put it in. It looks... Yes!
Oh, my God.
What a putt.
I think that's an eagle.
That's
just my opinion.
It's 2 strokes on John. And
Scott.
Yeah.
And a lot of people.
Wow. Great
That was a huge putt. That was awesome. Everyone else, not too phased except John and Scott, I believe, but that was just insane from Noah. Hole 15, par 3, 307 feet. This is, I will say this is definitely a forehand.
Okay.
Or a roller.
Okay.
If you don't have the forehand.
Or a counterspin backhand?
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Nice.
But it's uphill, it leans right, and the fairway is perfectly cut for a shot that just hyzers out to the right. Or rolls right if you're John Fowler.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Noah's just going to pump a forehand out there. And I think, no, he got a little clean.
I mean, that might be the same distance as his last putt.
He can make those for sure. Thunder. No. But luckily with this hole, if you hit a tree, unless you hit right side, you're not that pinched off.
Right.
And Beaudie just says, I don't like forehand. I don't like the commentary.
Hyzer flip, park job.
I hate it all. I'm doing what I want. At least in Fowler's case, I understand it.
Right.
I know he's throwing a roller here because he's Fowler. It's what he does. But Beaudie, he's just got to prove me wrong. Whatever.
That looks amazing.
That is parked, by the way. That's a headbanger if he grabs his putt. And there you go. That's what you do. Get a little big skip.
Textbook.
It's easy. Just don't hit a tree. Come on, man.
And then, this is just a little scramble. Yeah. Get up and down. Don't leave yourself a putt. Just.
Yeah, it's not really that bad if you miss and hit a tree.
Yeah.
Noah still has a putt.
Do it. Oh, just barely dropped it.
He is all over the basket. I don't think there's a part of the basket he hasn't hit today.
Oh, dang.
Oh, come on. You can't give him those.
I mean, that just... What? No. What? Hold on.
That was like the worst spit out you could have possibly had.
Well, he didn't even get it over. It just hit the nub and bounced backwards, like just straight up. Like,
it looked like the nub caught his disc and just rejected it.
That's like funny in a casual round or in putting practice. You're like, oh, haha, I'd never seen that before. But in a tournament, you're like, nah.
You're like, ha ha ha, I hit the nub. Oh, Noah's in good spirits still. But that was rude. But hole 16, par 5, 711 feet.
Oh my goodness.
There is no defined way to play this hole right. You get it out there and you see what you get. you have 5 strokes, good luck.
It's fair. It's like an episode of Chopped. Like you got some random stuff to work with.
Yeah.
You have 30 minutes.
Have fun.
Yeah, just give us your best.
If you can get right because it's better off because you're throwing more downhill and it's a little more open. But again, there's just so much distance and so many trees.
Oh, good. That was a nice kick.
Yeah, that
and
kick
it kept moving forward.
Wasn't as bad as it could have been. Noah's like, all right, Ripsky.
Oh, see, that's just been his MO this whole time, is like squaring up the trees. Like not barely, like he's just barely off enough to where he's just going to hit the middle.
Yeah. And Thunder just lays a roller out. We don't know where it's at. We'll see it in 20 years. And Beaudie, this is like as close to ideal as you can get. Throw it down the middle, see where it lands. You got 5 strokes.
Just a power hyzer flip, straight and low.
He can rip.
Fun to watch.
And Scott, a little too high. You don't have that much ceiling available to you here on this course all the time.
This is full send.
Almost hurts himself again.
Whoa.
But that was looking big, but that kick wasn't too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
And Fowler just says, okay, I'll just hyzer to hyzer to hyzer the whole way there.
I mean, we're just looking for a forward progression,
Yep.
And so if you hit a tree but you kick and you keep flying, then that's totally fine.
Sure.
We're not trying to square up trees or anything like that. Just keep going forward. Whoa! That kept going forward.
Yeah, that was a pretty big forehand. So the green is somewhat over there.
Okay, that looked like he threw to the short basket, sort of?
Yeah, a little further. He should be pretty well off from there. He should be looking at a downhill putt at the least.
Thunder's going roller, roller?
Roller, roller. And I can't see it, but I'll spoil it for you. He's pretty freaking close.
Oh, wow.
No. You do all of that and get rewarded with a free kick.
That drive was so good. Oh, my goodness.
That's so rude. So this hole is eagleable. You can get a look there. It's just you're so unlikely. Like Beaudie could have had an eagle look, but it was so unlikely because there's so many trees.
Right, just the sheer amount of trees to like the odds of hitting one is too high to like,
Oh my goodness, he gets knocked down, I think. Scott's just getting out there.
Ooh, great little jump putt approach.
I know, he's got some range on that jump putt.
He really does.
Come on, Beaudie.
Look at the practice spin. Like,
just ready
curling
to
the
spin.
wrist, just full spin. Oh, that might be too high. See, that's a scary thing of a downhill green like that. If you put it nose up, it's just going to keep going.
It's just sailing.
Hopefully. I like it. Oh, so close.
He needed like 5 more inches of flight on that disc, and it was going in. So this is an eagle look.
For eagle.
We've seen Thunder eagle off rollers before.
No! No! Oh, are you kidding me?
Dude, that hit an inch off the chains.
Oh, just right into the band. Oh, that's tragic.
Roller eagle.
Wow.
That would have been ridiculous.
That would have been absolutely insane.
Every time I've seen Thunder eagle thus far, it's always rollers. So whatever.
I mean, on a hole like this, that's the way to do it.
And that is a beautiful birdie from Scott. He played it the best he could.
John Fowler
missed the putt. We don't see it often.
No.
This is his Heimberg impression, I believe.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what was going on. I was like,
I believe Noah got bored mid-round and started impersonating people. That's a birdie for Thunder that feels like a par.
Dang.
Because he missed that eagle. It's just something stupid. Hole 17, par 4, 440 feet. Ignore where the drone's flying. It found a different fairway. You mostly want to kind of get towards the red tee and just throw straight down at the basket.
I love how this is a par 4 that's shorter than some of the par 3s.
It sure is. Just like this one is so much more open than that was it hole 14, but it's a par 4. Why?
We don't know. Thunder's going to just keep throwing rollers until the round is over.
I think at this point he was like, he said something along the lines of, I'm more comfortable doing it, so I'm just going to keep doing it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, That's what I always say is whatever you're most comfortable with. If you're in between two throws or two discs, like whichever one you feel like is more comfortable with, even if it's not the shot everyone else is throwing or the shot that you feel like is maybe even ideal. If that's what you're comfortable with, just go with it.
Just do it. Just like Fowler said, halo turn, hyzer, or halo strike, excuse me.
That was that seemed like a nice like gap to go for it. That seemed like a good shot too.
Yeah, that's easy birdie territory. He makes the upshot.
What is this he's thrown here? Is it a Wraith?
Beaudie?
Yeah. Is it Destroyer?
Couldn't tell you. I don't know his bag at all. But
Halo something.
He's ripping whatever he's throwing.
Yeah, I mean that thing's going nice on hyzer flips. Maybe it's like a Leopard 3, but I feel like he's throwing it so hard it might not be.
Fowler had the easiest hyzer to hyzer, and he just barely hit a tree.
Just that's one upsetting little tree.
Thunder.
We're going Mutant Spike Hyzer.
Always a good day when you see the Mutant in Thunder's hand.
It's pretty much every day you'll see the Mutant. Every round it's coming out.
That's the first time I've seen him throw it right side up in a bit, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually it's flying the other way.
A little mutiny action.
This is mean. Fowler should have had such an easy birdie. He just barely hits this tree.
Yeah, this is the one tree. You miss it either way and you're fine. Do it.
Do it.
Oh.
No. You can't putt all of them. Just most of them. No.
Oh no. And this isn't that long, but you're just thinking, I shouldn't have to putt this right now.
Yeah.
But good birdie nonetheless.
Wait, that was an eagle run.
Wait, what?
He birdied
that. Was his drive?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Scot Miller is getting sneaky on some of these drives.
I mean, so what did he start out with before he showed up?
He was +8.
+8, and he's now +3.
And he's missed 2 eagles.
That's crazy. Shout out to Thunder also making his way under par, because he was kind of in a rough way after the front 9. Was that a Kevin Jones impersonation?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying that because it was that good of an impersonation. I'm just saying it because I was like, why is he straddle putting this?
Yeah, if you listen real close, you can hear him make the Kevin sound.
Oh, okay.
But easy birdies and kind of sad pars on that hole. And we're at hole 18, par 3, 409 feet. Honestly, this is kind of a fun finishing hole. It's pretty wide open. There's well, not wide open, but for this course.
This is basically like open.
Yeah,
field.
This is open shot. You toss it up straight, whatever way you want to get it there, and you probably have a long putt. If you make that long putt, you probably have everyone else who just finished their round staring at you, cheering you on.
Nice. This is a Luster PD. I think it's pretty understable.
Yeah, it looked like it flipped, but a little low.
Yeah, it didn't look like the best release. He looks really happy about it. So.
Scott showing us that just raw distance that he has.
That was smoked.
He's kind of throwing with the best of them around here. No, hyzering out a little early. All right.
Oh, don't hit that. Don't hit that. It was going to hit it the whole way.
Come
Dang,
on.
that was tragic.
Can't even give the man an easy opportunity to get up and down.
Is this like a big hyzer line?
A big turnover line on the right side? I don't think that's the route, but
maybe not.
He's going to make it work, I hope. Oof, come
on.
John. Thunders is right here.
Is he going to try to float this in?
I hope so.
Oh, he definitely is.
Come on.
Oh.
Just barely.
I mean, he had the backstop, like that's definitely one if you're comfortable with that to go for it.
Yeah, no reason not to. No, easy jump putt approach. Get it there, toss it in. This Fowler has to make this.
Is he going to step into it? Yeah.
Come
Get up.
on.
Yeah. That's so tough from that far, that uphill, to actually give it the height.
So, I will say before these next series of events happened, we did have a certain large man who is sponsored by Prodigy razzing Beaudie for a second. He didn't mean to, but, but he sure was talking to Beaudie.
Oh, Scott. All right, just sink this one.
Clips a tree. You don't want to see it, but you want to get off the course at this point in the day.
Oh, no.
So for reference, large prodigy man in the background speaking to Beaudie and realizes his mistake.
Oh no.
Not saying it's anyone's fault, but that's what's happening.
Well, that was also like so close to just falling in. Oh, that's tragic.
That hurts. It's a real painful way to end this hole.
Is Noah gonna go normal here? Okay, yeah, normal.
Yeah,
Normal putt
I
there.
don't think that was anything. Oh, hello, Noah. Goodbye, Noah. But thank y'all for watching round 1. We're going to have round 2 coming out. We got Simeon Schultz on the lead, tied with Terrence Ivory. John Fowler coming up 3rd. John G. Fox and James Bennett tied for 4th. That's your little brother. What you think?
Good stuff. I mean, 5 down, that seems like a solid round. I mean, that's almost what John shot. Same sort of golf. Interested to see what they're playing shorter tees next round, right? So yeah, interested to see what that's going to look like. I feel like it would play a little bit easier, obviously easier, but like the fairways seem stretched out a little too much. Like if they were shorter and more condensed, they may be easier to maneuver.
We got a good round coming up. See y'all then.
See you in round 2.